Hi everybody, today in this video I will try to show you how to solve the theme number 6 that you can find here on internet at descent.utecluj.ro. Going here and entering on the technical drawing and infographics tab at works. This is the L6 angled, quite difficult part because in my opinion it's quite difficult. Of course you may click here if you opened on your phone or on the computer the file to watch the explanation on YouTube. Let's see if we click on this link, and of course everyone. It's not quite today that one, but I will show you update. So until then, let's go to the AutoCAD. I already opened the part, not the part, but the drawing, because it's not three-dimensional. And I will try here at the right, to reproduce it, to make it again. So the first step is to move the user coordinate system. In this direction I will launch the UCS command, and I will put it somewhere here aligned with the old one, with the existing one. Let's say here. About the rotation I will just push enter, and now here, as you may see here, is the origin. The first step is to build a series of circles. In this direction I will start with the first circle. To find the center of the first circle you may enter 0, 0 as coordinates for the center, enter, and as you may see here the first circle will be built at a diameter of 100, that means 50 as radius. I will deactivate the line weight in order to be more precise, and I will continue with circles. In this situation I will already choose easy the center. The next circle will have 38 as radius, blank, again circle, again the center, and the next one will be 35, and the last one circle, and the fourth with the radius half of 64, so 32. Now further I will launch the command line, starting for the quadrant from the right side, from the east, click, and going, it will be this line, as you may see here, going up 130, and escape. Further I will build a circle using this command, this option here, 2 diametral points. So this one will be the first point, and the second one, as you may see here, the radius is 18, but it's asking me for the diameter, so 36 will be the diameter of this big further cut circle, cutted circle. Again the command using blank, and this circle will be with radius of 9. Okay, now I will make to the layer axis, and I will draw some axis, again 0, 0 as starting point, and I will go until, let's say, here. It's not so important the length of this line, and again a line with the same type of line. I will, as you may see here, we have a difference of 2 millimeters between the symmetrical line of here and this second line, or the first line, of axis starting from the circle, starting from the center of the circles. That meaning that I will start introducing here as first point -2 as just a moment to start again, line from point here -2 for x, and it's not so important, but I will choose somewhere here. The axis remained as -2. To check that, I will put directly the dimension between let's say this point and this one. Again, dimension between this point and the second point. No, maybe it's a better idea to choose from here the linear command, and in this it's a good check. So now I will use this line as mirror line, and I will launch the command mirror, and I will mirror about this, choosing 2 points. Erase? No, I will not erase the source of the object. So I already built this structure. Going further, but not on the layer axis of the layer 0, I will launch the command line, and I will make some small escape, and here again line from this quadrant. Now about this segment, as you may see here, we have 8 millimeters between the top line and this one, this short one. Until there is 130 plus 18, 148, minus 8, 140. That means that I will go in the vertical direction again, 184 minus 8, 180, so 10 millimeters will be the length. 10. Going to the right horizontally 8, and going back to the quadrant and enter. To be sure that we made all that correctly, I will choose this dimensioning, and I will, yes, it's quite well. The length, it's 8, as you may see here. And of course, let's dimension this segment. It's also 8. Arranging a little. Now it's time to make some further constructions. I will offset at 8 millimeters this line here, and I will use a command that it's for some of you will be the first time, and I will break the circle here in order to make the fillet, because otherwise the fillet command is not working just with open segments. In this situation I have a circle that is closed and an open entity that is this line. So let's choose the command break. I don't know where to find it here, but it's a good habit to inscribe at the keyboard. So I will break it from always the AutoCAD, it's using the trigonometrical sense. This will be the second, the first one, or maybe it's a good idea to go until here to spare time. Now I have 2 open segments here, and I will choose the command fillet with the radius 8. Is not written here, but all the radiuses that are not inscribed on the drawing are radius 8, or the fillets. So I will choose this segment and this one. Of course, we have here an option trim or not trim, I will go back and I will launch again the fillet command, and I will choose the option trim and no trim. I will choose the option to trim the remaining segments. So making again, as you may see, the remaining segments were trimmed. Now again, not fillet but trim, and this one also will disappear. Now the most difficult part will come now, to build these two branches and here this recordation. So I will go back to the layer axis and I will make these two axes. So launch line, and I will choose, as you may see here, the angle 20. The angle 20, that means if here it's 90 plus 20, it's 110, because the measurement starts from the horizontal. Until here is 90 degrees, and plus 20, it's 110. Let's go a little further, 110 somewhere here. And again, with another axis, first point here, and 110 plus 130, 140. 40. Let's check if we made something angular, and let's check the angle between these two lines. It's 20, okay, and repeating the angle between these two lines, these two branches of the angle, it's 30. Okay, until now it's quite okay. Going back to the layer 0, I will make an offset of 4 millimeters, this line here, this line here, and I will build, of course, I will choose these lastly realized segments and I will put them on the layer 0. Of course, making it after that the trimming, necessary trimming. Let's do that for the beginning, and it will be a good idea to make the breakment here in order to realize the fillet. So BR, the first letters from break, and break it again starting from here and going. It's not interesting, but yes, maybe this adjustment will be necessary. And going to the fillet radius, it's 8, okay, between these two. Until now I think it's quite okay. And let's go to build this segment. Now this segment, as you may see here, it's at 124 from the origin. In order to realize that in AutoCAD, I will build a line build a line of -25 here, as you may see, starting from the origin, first point, minus until here is 180 plus 25, 205 will be the right angle, 205, 180 plus, yes, 205. Now I realize this segment, but here I have another parallel segment at the distance of 124. In order to do that, I will use the offset. 124 will be the distance, and here, as you may see, is this segment that I need to use. Let's make it a little shorter, and let's go and extend it a little, maybe Just a moment to be sure that I extend it. Yes, it's extended. I think that is a shortcut. Shift is for horizontal, vertical, and control, no. Alt is the shortcut to be sure that you extend the segment. Now, and this one is realized. I have another one at 5 degrees from the vertical at 84. So I will realize that segment starting from here, and 90 plus 5, 95, no, 90 minus 5, it's 85 degrees. That's the segment that I need. Let's be sure that the construction is good, so make a dimensioning. Yes, this 5 degrees segment, it's quite in order. Just a moment to make an... Okay, it will remain there. Now again, I will make an offset of this segment at, in this case, at 84. 84, yes, of this segment somewhere here. Now, let's extend. Okay, so here we have this zone already made. Let's go in this area and build some vertical lines. First at 32, this one, and the other one at 40 to the left. Line, and let's start at x at minus 32. I think something is not quite in order. I don't need this segment. So again, line, I will inscribe minus 32s. I will inscribe line at minus 32 sx, and y is not quite important, but as you may see, we have here a lock nearer than 32, and that means that it's okay. That 32 remains in position. Now this is the line at minus 32, and I may choose the option to make an offset. Maybe it's simple, more simple, 8, and this one will be multiplied, so, or make a parallel copy. Okay, now I will break again the circle. Break, okay, from here to here, in order to make that fillet of radius 8, as you may see here, pushing F2 to show you the history, and this will be the fillet. Here I will extend, okay, and I will trim this segment. Now we realize that we have another segment that must be extended a little. And let's do some cleaning. Trim. Okay, and this one also. Now, some offset at distance 8, enter, here, and here is necessary to make that offset, and I will, as you will see, fillet I will make these two arches here, these two fillets between this one and this one. Again, repeat fillet between this one and this one, and again between this one. But I must start the same command again, and again between these two segments. Okay, we are not far from the finish. Trim. Of course, here we don't. Sorry. Yes, it's a mistake here. We don't need. As you may see here, this fillet is realized between the smaller circle, so this one may go and be erased. I think I will break again this circle from here to here in order to realize the fillet of radius 8 between this and this. Okay, I will trim this. As you may see here, we cannot realize twice the fillet, but let's choose again fillet between this one and this one. As you may see here, it erased the rest of the arc, and I don't want that. Trim. Until now it's quite okay. I will make another break if I don't want to realize again between this, or erase these segments and fill it between these two. Okay, and another fillet will be from here between, again fillet. Okay, trim. Trim, and here I will do the fillet again command between these two lines. Now, as you may see here, I want to realize let's break this. Let's break. Okay, and make a fillet between this arc and this one. Okay, let's trim. I think we are already finished the drawing. And about putting dimensions is not quite simple, because you may see, if I want to put dimension as this one 84, let's see, this is the align dimension between this and this. I cannot do that. So it will be a trick to extend this segment until here, and just after that put the dimension, the aligned dimension between, let's say, this point, and perpendicularly we must choose perpendicularly. Let's inscribe that option per, and that's okay. So please keep in mind that you must extend you must build an extension line in order to realize this dimension. Otherwise, put the realizing angular, it's not quite difficult, because we have this line and the other one will put those 110 angle here, or if you want to put the other, to realize the other angle, 115 between, again, dimangular between these two lines. This will be the solution. And I think the other dimensions problem, to realize them, it's quite simple, so I will let you the pleasure. I will just, let's say, put this dimension here, the diameter, choose here the diameter, and of course that's a big mistake here. I will put all these dimensions in the layer of dimensions to be quite correct. And regarding the radius, you may choose from here the radius, and this one will be. Now this diameter will be obtained by choosing diameter, and that's the moment to show you how to choose some options. So as you may see here, it's only a small leading arrow, and here we have an overall and over diameter or diameter at the interior. Now if you want to obtain something like that, you will select the dimensions, and from properties please choose fit, and here it's a dimension line force between the arrows, or will or not. See. So again, fit dim line force or not. In this case is off, the dimension line. Now finally I just want to dimension this 84, and that meaning I will choose the aligned type of dimension between. Again, it's not the same thing. This second point must be chosen perpendicularly, and just in that case the dimension will be properly measured. Otherwise, if you choose any other point, will be slanted, the dimension line, not perpendicular between these two parallel lines. So I think that will be all for today. Please try to make this theme at home first, because it's maybe quite difficult if you started freshly at the school. Thank you for your attention.